All right, what's up, y'all? Good to be back with you today. We are going to take a ride this afternoon, and I'm going to take you with me. And I appreciate you guys coming along. There's a part on my bike that you've probably seen on my bike if you watched the last couple videos, but I haven't really talked about it yet, and I told you that I would, so we're going to do that today. But just in case you don't know what I'm talking about this windshield right here. Okay, so have had this windshield on my bike for probably about a month now, and because it's been a month, that means two things for you today. Number one is that I'm going to share with you what I think about it, and I've had some time behind it, so that's going to be good. But the other thing, number two, is that I started this video about a month ago. I started it when it came in, so I've got some old footage that I've been sitting on, and that's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to cut to that old footage to kind of get you back when I received the package, and then we'll jump to the ride video, which is taking place today, and then we'll close it out, and I'll tell you what I think about it. But I'll tell you what I think about it along the way. But anyway, that's the plan for the video today, guys. So glad that you're here. What we're going to do right now is we're going to roll that intro. All right, fam. UPS guy just came, brought me a delivery, and thought I'd share it with you guys. Let's head to the cave, see what we got today. All right, let's get in here. As you can see, we have got one box here. Here's a hint, if you can read that. We're going to get this out. We're going to get it unboxed, and we're going to get it installed on here. All right, awesome. Let's open this box up, and we'll see what's inside. What do you say? All of that, boom, there we go. Looks pretty good. Also got some installation hardware, so I'll tell you what, I'm going to do some work. I'm going to get this thing installed, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Sound good? All right, y'all, it is on. Not too difficult of an install here. I sent you a couple brackets right here. These things, you take off the stock windshield, you bolt these two things on. It's got a little little foam cushion that they send you that you stick on that with some 3M tape, and then you install your windshield right over that with the same, they send you two bolts, but same holes there. So pretty straightforward install, nothing too difficult. But man, I think it's, at least for now, it looks good. It looks like what I was wanting it to look like. You know, it's always hard when you're shopping online and you're seeing pictures. It's really, you know, once you get it here, it doesn't always look the same as you thought it looked on somebody else's bike. But now that it's here, now that it's on my bike and it's installed, I'm pretty happy with it. It looks like I'm hoping it would have. Next test is going to be to ride it and see. I'm about 6'2", you guys, a little over 6'2". Stock seat right now. I do have something coming for that, and I will let you guys know when it gets here. But I've got a stock seat right now, 24 Road Glide, stock handlebars for now also. But I will take this for a ride, and I will bring you along with me, and we'll see what it looks like. Okay? All right, guys. All right, you guys, so here we are. We're on the road. Let's talk a little bit about this windshield. So this is again, this is from a company called Clearview Shields, and I came across them as anybody else would, just shopping online for a windshield for this bike. It's a 24 Road Glide that I've got here, and yeah, just shopping around for an alternative. You know, I've on the last bike I had is I had a 2014 Street Glide,
And I went through a few different windshields on that bike, one of which has been recommended to me for this bike is Clockworks windshield. So I did have a Clockworks on my other the older bike, the 2014, and it was okay, you guys. It was about the same height as this one, but you know, the Clockworks looks a little different. It's got the little flares on the side. You know, if you've ever seen a Clockworks windshield, then you know what I'm talking about. But but it had those little flares on the side, and man, this is just, as with anything else, you guys, it's personal preference, it's subjective, and you know, what you like might not be what somebody else likes, and what I like might not be what you like. But anyway, all that to say, this is the Clockwork windshield. Man, I was not a huge fan of that windshield. Number one, it didn't, in my opinion, it didn't perform as well as this one here. And number two, aesthetically, I just didn't like the way that it looked. I know a lot of people do. Like I said, it's got those flares on the side. It looks really sporty. And a lot of people like that, but I did not like it, you guys. To tell you the truth, you know, you get mad at me, you can drop a comment if you want, but on what I'm about to say. But the but the Clockworks windshields, man, with those little flares they had on the side, you know, and then it kind of comes up in the middle a little bit. You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of those. I don't remember the name of them, but there were those little troll dolls. You remember those troll dolls that had the hair that whipped up like an ice cream cone? For some reason, I don't know, maybe I was traumatized as a kid by those dolls, but that's exactly what I saw when I look at a Clockworks windshield. So nothing against Clockworks, man. They put out quality products, and man, I know they got some new models for the new bikes. They got some new products out for these bikes, and man, go check them out. They might be for you, but I just, aesthetically, I didn't like the way they looked, and honestly, just my opinion, the one I had on the Street Glide did not perform as well as what this one is performing for me here on this Road Glide. And I know the front fairing on these two bikes are a little bit different, so it's not really apples to apples, but you know, it's what I have. It's what I have to compare. So anyway, because I wasn't too happy with the one I had on the old bike, you know, I was shopping around for something different for this bike, and there's a lot of different brands out there, you guys. There's a lot of companies putting out some good products, but none of them really stuck out to me until I ran across these. Again, Clearview Shields. You know, go to their website and check them out. I'm not, you know, again, I'm not sponsored by them. I didn't get this free. I did pay full price for this shield. Well, almost full price, and I'll tell you about that here in a little bit. But you know, I paid for this shield, so man, I'm really happy with it. I'm happy with the way it performs. I'm happy with the way it looks. It's a really high quality shield, and I've got no complaints about the shield that I have right now. The only thing I did was second guess about was if you go on their website, they've got 3 different sizes on this shield. 3 different sizes, and they're not sized by number. They're sized just small, medium, and large. You know, at least for these touring bikes, they had a small, medium, and a large, and they'll give you the measurements on the website, but that's how they're marked: small, medium, and large. This one is the medium size. They also have different colors. They have one that's completely clear, and then they have this one, which is I believe it's a dark smoke, is what it's called. It might be called something a little different, but it's the dark one. They have a clear one, they have this dark one, and they also have, and here's what I was second guessing myself on, you guys, they have something that's called a whiskey color, and it's like what it sounds like. It's a bronzish whiskey colored windshield. And man, I'm thinking, because of my color scheme and kind of what I'm going to do with this bike, I'm kind of second guessing you know, the fact that I got the dark one. The dark one looks really good. I mean, this bike has got black in it. Hey, what's up, brother? This bike has got black in it, so it looks just fine. It looks really good. It's dark. but you can see through it, you know. But anyway, I was wondering, man, I wonder if that whiskey one would have looked really nice with my color scheme. Anyway, but other than that, I really don't have any complaints, man. I mean, as you can see, we were cruising through the neighborhood just a little bit ago, but now we're on the we're on the loop here. We're on the highway, and I'm pushing about 8 miles an hour here. And man, I don't have any you know, any wind buffeting on my helmet. I'm not getting beaten up. My head's not going from side to side. This windshield is working very, very well. So, yeah, as far as performance goes, man, I really like how this windshield performs. Again, I like how it looks aesthetically. I don't think it's too big. Sometimes you get a windshield that's just, man, it's a humongous windshield, and it throws off all the lines on the bike, and it just makes it look like a whole different bike. But I don't think this one does. My opinion, again, I don't think this one does that. I think it's the right size to you know, push the wind up effectively, but also still look good. So I'm really happy with it, you guys. So again, this is a size medium. If you're curious, if you want to go on their website and kind of look around, this is a medium size, and it's the dark tinted one. So yeah, I encourage you, man, if you're in the shop, if you're shopping around, if you're in the market for a windshield, at least check these out. You know, again, I'm not sponsored. I paid for this one, so I'm not trying to just sell a bunch of their stuff, because I don't get anything out of it. But I'm just giving you an honest review, man. I'm really digging this one. And if you're in the market for one, I would advise you and recommend that you check them out. You know, that's all. You know, what else are you gonna do? Check them out. Might be for you, might not be, but either way, yeah, it'd be good. But here's what I tell you about the paying full price. Like I said, I'm not sponsored, but you know, I paid for this one. But here's what happened. Here's why I said I didn't really quite pay full price, but I did. Is because just probably 3 weeks, no, maybe 2 weeks after I ordered this shield, about 2 weeks into it, I got a phone call from Clearview Shields, and the reason for the phone call was that they had produced my windshield. They had produced this windshield, and the guy said, "Hey man, we got your windshield. It's ready to go." He said, "But we've got just a small issue that I want to talk to you about." You know, that's what he said to me. So you know, of course, I'm like, "Yeah, what's going on?" He said, "Well, it came out of production," he said, "and it's got two very small hairline scratches on the windshield." And he said, "So I'm calling you to let you know." And he said, we've got two options. You know, I can get you another one, you know, in production. He says, we can make you a totally brand new one and send you that one. He said, or he said, I can send you this one and give you a little bit of a discount. So I asked him, you know, about the you know, the scratches, and he said, well, honestly, he said, you can't really even see them. But this is what he said to me. He said, he said, you can barely see them. He said, but I see them. And because I see them, he said, you know, I don't want to send it out that way. I wanted to let you know and give you the option. And give you the option, he said, of whether or not you know, you want to take it as is. Man, what's with all this traffic here, guys? I should have kept going. Man, these brakes work really well on these bikes, by the way. Like, no complaints about these brakes, man. You know, on my 2014 Street Glide, I upgraded the entire brake system. I got rotors and brake pads, and man, it still did not stop like this bike just now stopped, which is pretty crazy. So kudos to Harley on the brakes and the suspension on these new bikes, man. They're just really good. Anyway, but yeah, that's why he called. He called to give me that option, and he said, man, these are, you know, hairline scratches. He says most people probably wouldn't even see them. He said, but I saw them, so I wanted to call you and kind of give you the option. So, you know, man, I opted just to take it. I said, you know, part of me didn't want to wait much longer. Like, you got one ready for me, send it. And you know, I know that I'm gonna put this thing on the highway anyway, and it's probably gonna get beat up a little bit. But anyway, yeah, I said, yeah, go ahead and send it. So he gave me a little discount, you know, and he sent the windshield out. And first thing I did when I opened it out of the box was I checked for those scratches, guys, and honestly, I couldn't see them. I could not see the scratches. I saw what possibly might have been one scratch, but even then it was like just so small and so faint that I wasn't even sure if what I was looking at was a scratch. So that's why I say I paid for this, but I didn't quite pay full price, because the guy cared enough to give me a call and offer me that discount, which I took. So that's really cool. Tells me at least a lot about how they do business and how they take pride in the quality of their products. So so that was really encouraging. That was a nice experience for me anyway. But yeah, guys, so this is it, man. Clearview Shields. This is the medium size, the tinted one, and it's on this 24 Road Glide. And yeah, you know, I know the camera's a little bit lower than my eyesight by a few inches, but guys, I've got no problem looking over this windshield. Got no problem looking over this windshield. I can see through it very, very clearly, even though it's tinted. And this traffic is nuts. So yeah, so my view is pretty clear for these Clearview Shields. But man, if you guys have any questions about this shield, anything maybe that I haven't answered or forgotten to address, man, feel free to reach out to me. You know, if you're shopping around and you're thinking about trying something a little different and you have any questions or anything I can help you with, let me know, man. Drop some comments. I always do my best to reply, so it might take me a few days, but I'll reply to everything that I can. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions or if there's anything that I can answer for you or give you some direction on. But yeah, I'm really happy with this shield. So man, appreciate you guys hanging out with me.
All right, you guys, so we're back. I hope that was helpful to you as far as giving you some information about this windshield. Just wanted to give you one last look at it. Okay, so we're sitting here. As you can see, man, there's not a lot of curve on the windshield. That's why they're called Clearview windshields, because when they have when the windshields have those curves in them, it distorts your view when you're looking through them, right? So they call them Clearview because they try to minimize the curves. And that was one of the things I was a little worried about, is the flip, right? Most windshields have this flip right here. The flips up pretty dramatically, right? Which allows the wind to kind of pop over you. And this one was not that dramatic. It's a little bit there, but it's not very much. And I was kind of worried about that, guys. But I'll tell you, I have not had a problem with the wind on this windshield. As you can see, it's almost pretty straight. There's just a slight little curve there, but man, this works very, very well, you guys. Like I said, they have a clear, they have one that's perfectly clear. This is the dark smoke one, and they have one that's called whiskey. And man, you know, it was after the thought. I was thinking, I wonder if that whiskey one would have gone with kind of my color choices here, but don't look at that. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, anyway, so maybe at some point in the future, Clearview Whiskey windshield will make an appearance. But for now, man, this one is, my opinion, again guys, this one is working very, very well. I'm loving it. I'm happy with it. I don't have any complaints with this windshield whatsoever. I think it looks good. I don't think it's too tall. I think it goes with the lines of the bike, and it looks really, really good, man. So again, man, hope this video was useful to you guys, as far as just kind of looking at an option if you're shopping for windshields. Maybe like me, you know, you weren't too crazy about what's popular out there, or maybe it didn't work for you. Maybe here's another option you can look at. So hope it was helpful, you guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, letting me hang out with you. Got another video coming up here pretty quick, because I got another thing I want to show you, and you probably just saw it. But anyway, I'm pretty excited about that. I need a little bit more time with this so that I can give you an honest opinion of it. But yeah, got some more coming down the pipe. But I appreciate you hanging out with me. Appreciate you letting me hang out with you today, whatever it is you're doing, man. I hope you're having a good day, and hope you're making the most of it. Because remember, wherever you go, there you are. Make the most of it. Later.